From campus highlights to stories that matter the most, this is the Marauderland News Update. Good afternoon, Marauders. I'm London Lennon.
And I'm Aliyah Ferguson. Welcome to the first newscast of the fall 2025 semester, your inside look at everything happening here at Central State University.
Let's start with a campus tradition that always brings energy and inspiration, the Central State Convocation Speaker Series. It's more than just a tradition. It's a weekly experience that brings some of the most dynamic and influential voices to campus. Designed to inspire freshmen, yet open to all, the series promotes leadership, global awareness, and personal growth.
The second convocation of the year took place on Tuesday, September 9th in the Paul Robeson Auditorium. Special guests included head football coach Tony T.C. Carter and director of athletics Kavicia Brown. Two leaders redefining what it means to be a Marauder both on and off the field.
You are this bottle of water here. You have value already. But it is up to you whether you keep the value, increase it, or lessen it.
We're leaders first and we're humans first. So I want you guys to understand that none of us want to be here put on a platform at Central State University.
It is mandatory that all freshmen attend the convocation, which is every Tuesday at 11 a.m. at Paul Robeson Auditorium.
The Marauder Activity Board brought together students for Community Day, held Thursday, September 11th at the Student Center Amphitheater. Did you go, Aliyah?
I sure did attend, and kudos to the Marauder Activity Board for such a well-planned event.
The event featured food trucks and meals provided by the campus cafeteria, keeping everyone fueled while line dancing. The highlight of the day was the Invincible Marching Marauders, performing alongside dancers and filling the amphitheater with high-energy music and show-stopping choreography.
Adding to the fun, the Boss Bros organization hosted a fundraiser where attendees could donate to splash a member of the group. A playful way to support their cause and engage the crowd. Community Day wasn't just about food and performances, it was about building connections and showcasing the sense of togetherness that defines Central State University. With music echoing across the student center and students dancing in the sunshine, the event perfectly captured the vibrant life of Marauders.
And now, Marauders, it's time to check in on the field, where our athletes are pushing limits and showing us what it really means to be a Marauder.
From exciting games to various performances, let's dive into this week's sports highlights and see who's making waves at Central State Athletics.
Good afternoon, Central State. I'm Zyon Adams.
And I'm Jada Wilson. This is your Marauder Sports Report.
Well, Jada, have you been keeping up with the sports on campus?
I have actually. Our teams are doing pretty well for themselves.
Well, Central State football is still searching for the first win of the season under the leadership of new head coach Tony Carter. On Thursday, we had the privilege to go to their practice here at McPherson Stadium. After suffering a blowout loss to Tuskegee last Saturday on the road, 33-0, the Marauders are looking forward to their first home game against Benedict College as they are working hard on both the offense and defensive ends of the ball. Kickoff is set for 1 p.m. Come out and support your Marauders down in the gold and maroon. Jada, were you able to catch any of the volleyball games last week?
I wasn't able to actually go to any of the games, but I have been keeping up with the stats. The women's volleyball team led the school to victory against Wilberforce University last Friday with a score of 3-0. Zahara Coates had 11 kills. Braylon Reese had 9 kills and 2 blocks. Maya Hendricks had 5 kills and 3 aces, and Jasmine Churchill had 3 kills, 2 aces, and 1 block. Way to go, ladies. Unfortunately, the team dropped the ball last Saturday as they lost 3-0 against Fisk University. And on Tuesday, Lake Erie University narrowly took the win, 3-2. So close, ladies. The Lady Marauders will next participate in the Walsh Invitational on Friday, September the 12th, and Saturday, September the 13th. On the 12th, they face Indiana University of Pennsylvania at 2 p.m., followed by Northwood University at 6 p.m.
On another note, the men's and women's cross-country team competed against Wright State University last Friday. On the women's side in the 5K race, Jasmine Williams was the top finisher, placing 33rd with a time of 23 minutes, 37 seconds. Caitlin Jones took 34th place with a time of 23 minutes, 53.5 seconds. And Shania Taylor with a time of 26 minutes, 36.6 seconds, placing 36th. In the men's 5K race, Andrew Drumright finished with 64th place with a time of 17 minutes and 3 seconds. Alex Payne and Aaron Drumright placed 65th and 66th respectively as part of their top 3 finishers for CSU. The maroon and gold will hit the road once again on Friday, September 19th as they face Cedarville University at 6 p.m.
That's it for sports. Back to you, Aliyah in London.
Thanks, Jada and Zyan. Now for our quote of the day. Helen Keller once said, "Alone we could do so little, but together we could do so much."
That really hits home, London. Here at Central State, this is exactly what we see in action, where our collective efforts achieves far more than any of us could alone.
And that's all for the Marauderland News Update.
And while we still have your attention, don't forget to follow our Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram pages for the latest news happening on your campus.
And with that being said, our purpose is simple.
We're here for you, CSU.